face their division rivals. First pitch is next. Casey Sadler, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Elvis Andrews. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 1-10.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Roll. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Roll win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Nick Solak. He'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. Ball 2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Marmolejos is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jordan Lyles gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, but we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team, can't handle.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they pulled the out.
The third baseman,
Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Back goes Chu. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
batting third, the center fielder, Philip.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Popped up. Guzman has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. One left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The Mariners had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One ball, two strikes.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Danny Santana goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there. 2 down.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done it.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-0 Texas. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So striding forward now, Jose Marmolejos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Marmolejos is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
This is on the ground over to first. Andrus on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Striding into the box, Ty France. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. Guzman will put this one away, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. Settling in now, Jose Trevino. He's been held in check in the series. Just 1 for 12 coming in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Andrus, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah
Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Set and the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. That's popped up. Coming in is Haniger, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the... And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jake Fraley. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. A pitch out. The throw. And he is out on the tag. Lyles is ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Run with first following the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Dylan Moore. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, runners off for second. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. George Kirby answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kirby.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Irvin is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Rougned Odor will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fraley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Catcher, Jose Trevino.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Phillip Irvin. A base hit in his first trip. Now that's popped up. Guzman over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And up next, their corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Lyle steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. ball for Gordon at short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners are challenging the...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitcher to throw their strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Jose.
So coming to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 1.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses his zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next for Seattle, Ty France. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. The second for one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. None left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Danny Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Now batting.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw goes to third. Too late, and he's safe at third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches at first. Scott Heineman will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Ronald Guzman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. This was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, you'd roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here it comes, 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Rodney Odor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that pragmatics east to west.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Runners back. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rangers on top here, 5-0. Scott Heineman stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. In now, Tom Murphy. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box, Jake Fraley.
Number 8.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Kiner Falefa is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Dylan Moore hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Popped him up. Trevino waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Now back.
Into the box now, Philip Urban. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Here's a pop-up now, and there's your first out of the inning.
Now back.
Nick Solak will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Urban is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. France is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Philip Urban. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Heineman is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is in the air out to right field. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter, Kyle.
In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Seager. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. Brendan Brennan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brendan.
Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The M's entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Scott Heineman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
And they'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Standing in, Jose Marmolejos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, the second baseman,
Into the box now, Ty France, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And there's ball 2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now at the plate, Tom Murphy is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. A ball and no strikes. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 5-1. Set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled off. And another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Lined hard toward right center. Irvin will back up and put this away for a long out, number one.
Now that
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next will be the designated hitter, Odor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
now back.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're up 5-1. Brett Martin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Brett.
Stepping up now, Jake Fraley. He singled his last time up. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Martin, a 6'4" lefty. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in now, D. Gordon. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting his baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in, Dylan Moore. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Phillip Ervin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Men on third with 2 down. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Lyles gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Casey Sadler worked only 3 innings in the